Hey guys, this is Gaurav. Welcome to SaaS with ServiceNow. In this video, I will show you how to insert records into ServiceNow from an external web page with the help of REST. If you are watching this video, it is pre-assumed that you have basic understanding of HTML, JavaScript, AJAX, and API. ServiceNow provides an application that is called System Web Services, which allows you to access features of web services. In order to insert records into ServiceNow with the help of REST, you can go to REST API Explorer. This will show you how exactly you can fetch records into ServiceNow, or from ServiceNow respectively, or if you want to do some other methods like modify a record, delete record, or update a record. So in order to create a record in ServiceNow, you have to use post method. So click on post. Namespace should be now. API name should be table API, and API version should be latest. Table name should be selected as incident because we will use incident table for now. This is the request headers. So request format would be in JSON. Response format would be in JSON. Authorization would be send as me. So that means the current logged in user. Then we have request body. So here it will be showing as a request body, and you can also build it. So for example, if you want to put some value from external web page, you can also try it here. But as of now, as a first example, we will just click on send and see what exactly it shows. So it did HTTP method post. These are the headers. And then it is showing you the response body. Now we did not put anything in the request body, so it just created just generic incident with this number and with some default fields. So we are not pushing any kind of value as of now. You can do that with the help of request body builder. So you can click on add a field. So you can do short description like test for lab. You can put assignment group, network, and then you can again click send. This time it will create an incident with short description as test for lab and assignment group network. We can also check it. You can go to incident, and you can also check the number. So this is the number 10100. Click here. Okay, great. So incident is created, test for lab, and assignment group is network. So this is how you can use REST Explorer. Now we will use the JavaScript code in our HTML page to push these records. So let's go to System Web Services again. REST API Explorer. Create a record. Table incident. We will push some value like assignment group, network, short description, test for API, and we can click on JavaScript. Now this is our script which we have to put for our web page. So our HTML web page should refer this JavaScript and create the record accordingly. So we will click on select a snippet and we will copy this code, and then we will go to Notepad. We will paste this code. Language should be JavaScript. Okay. So you can see we are pushing request body as a summing group here and short description in JSON format, and then we are opening the port for Glide Ajax. Ajax. Paste it here. Then we will change the username and the password because it is just showing the default one. So we will use admin_lab and password is same admin. Now you have to put your instance username and the password. Everything is fine. We will just put this into a function, video API. Okay, we will save this. Okay. Hey guys, this is Gaurav. Welcome to SaaS with ServiceNow. In this video, I will show you how to insert records into ServiceNow from an external web page with the help of REST. If you are watching this video, it is pre-assumed that you have basic understanding of HTML, JavaScript, Ajax, and API. ServiceNow has an application called System Web Services so that you can access all the web service features. In order to insert record into ServiceNow, you have to go to REST API Explorer, and it shows that table API here. So at the top you need to select namespace. Now API name, table API, and API version should be latest. And if you are creating a record, then you have to select post method. You have to select the table name. Request header here is request format is in JSON format. Response format is also in JSON. And authorization is sent as me, as per the current user. So I'm logged in as a system administrator, so it will authorize the API with system administration account. Now we can try to click on send. Let's see what happens. Okay, great. So it created one record. This is the response body. So it created this particular incident 101. You can also verify it by but it just created with default values. We are not pushing any data in our request body. It is just creating the record as we are pushing the post method, and it is populating the all default values. But we can push some values from external web page as well. You can go to REST API Explorer again, click here, post method, select the table. Now in the request body, can select like short description, test lab for video, and you can put assignment group, network. Now this time if you will click send, it will push these values and it will create an incident by populating short description as test lab for video and assignment group as network. So let's do that, how exactly it does. If I click send, status is okay, 2 and 1 created, and great. So we have short description as test lab for video and assignment group, it is showing the society. Now our requirement is that if we have a web page and if we click on submit button, it should create an incident into our instance. This is our requirement. So I will show you the requirement in 2 phases. In the first phase, I will show you how exactly we can create incident with the help of web page, and then we will create some fields, create a form like assignment group title, and then we will push those values from our HTML web page. Now we will use JavaScript for our web page. So we will click on JavaScript. So this is the type of code basically. So if you want to create incident with the help of PowerShell scripting, you can click on PowerShell. It will show you in PowerShell format. If you want to use Python or any other language, you can select as per the language. So we are going to do it for JavaScript. So we will select this snippet, copy the code, and then we will go to Notepad++, paste the code, change the language. Okay, so this is the request body. We will be pushing test lab for video. I can put it like 1 maybe. Then we have to change the username and the password. So as of now, just pushing the default username and the password, but we have to change it. So I will be using username and password for my instance. So I'm using admin_lab and password is same. You have to use your own username and the password for the instance. Okay, everything seems to be good. Then we will put this in a function, and that is learn API. Great. Learn API. We will save this. Learn API JS. Okay. Learn API JS. Now we will create one HTML page. So I will click on new. HTML. Okay, we will change the language to HTML. Then I will select body, and I will put head. I will create a button here. Input type equal to button, value equal to submit, and on click is equal to our function, and that is learn API. Okay, and then I will source equal to learn API.js. This is my JavaScript file. I will close this. I will save this as well. Learn API HTML.html. Now I will run this code in Internet Explorer. Okay, it is still not showing me button. Maybe I'm doing some mistake here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, now it should show me. Yep, now I have button. So we did a mistake here. At this time it is showing me the button. So if I will click on that submit button, it will call this function and it will run this complete code. So we were running that code with the help of ServiceNow before, but now it will run it from here. So if I go to my page and I click on submit and I go to ServiceNow and check, great. So if you remember, we changed the code to video 1 and it did create test lab for video 1 and network. So it is working. So this is how we push the value from web page into ServiceNow. It is connecting via this authorization. Now we will create some fields in our HTML web page so that we can push some values directly from the form. So let's create some input. First, maybe assignment group. Input type text. ID equal to group. Okay. Maybe we will put short description before. Short description. Type equal to text. ID equal to title. Save this. Okay, so we have short description, assignment group, and then submit button. we will change the code here. Let's first display on the web page what incident is created. So we will display the incident number which is being created into our ServiceNow. So what we will do, we will just add a code here like res. So we will just create a variable res, this that response, and then we will parse this, parse data equal to JSON dot parse res and then we can alert you have successfully created an incident number with number parse data dot result dot number. Let's see if it works. We will save it. We will close our window. We will run our program again. Allow. Okay, nothing happened. Let's see. We can go to our code. We will comment this one. Okay, everything seems to be good. Save, run again, allow, submit. Great, you have successfully created an incident with number this. If you go to ServiceNow and you refresh, you have this incident. Now we will push some value from our web page by putting those values in the fields. So we will push these data from these fields. So let's do that. We will comment this one. We will create var inc group equal to document get element by id group dot value var inc title equal to document dot get element title dot value var request body equal to we will copy from here plus inc title plus we will use till here okay plus inc group plus okay, we'll put some space here and click on save. We will run the code, allow test for API 123 assignment group. Let's put service desk. If I click on submit, great, you have successfully created an incident with number this. Now let's go to ServiceNow. Basically it is giving you 2 times the pop-up. That alert is coming 2 times because of the loop. So let's go to ServiceNow and refresh the list. Great, you have tests for API 123 and you also have assignment group here, service desk. So now with the help of this coding, you can just add as many fields you want and you can just push the value directly with the help of this document.getElementID. So whatever values you are putting here, just create as many fields you want and create as many records in ServiceNow. So this is how you create records into ServiceNow with the help of REST. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.